So the first trailer from Halloween has been shown at CinemaCon yesterday, and only a handful of people saw it, but some of those handful of people gave their descriptions online, and that's what we're going to break down at the moment, and we can discuss that. So the trailer starts with a woman checking the sound. She says 1, 2, 3 testing, and it cuts to her and another man making a documentary about a murderer from 40 years ago, and they're obviously talking about Michael Myers. And as they're talking about it, they see a cast and crew kind of pan round, showing images of what happened in 1978, and we also see a few sketches and drawings of Dr. Loomis from 1978, and that sets up the Halloween movie, because it shows that none of the other movies matter. It's only Halloween from 1978 and today's Halloween. It then cuts to a courtyard, and you see a lot of inmates kind of scattered around, and then one man walks up to somebody else and says, "Hello, Michael," and then he sits down and he says, "I've got something you might like to see." And as the audience, the viewers are seeing, everybody says this part's very tense. He pulls out the mask very slowly, and as he's pulling out the mask, all the inmates start to go a little bit crazy and get agitated. So I'm guessing the inmates know about Michael and they know what he's done from 1978. After that scene, it cuts to Haddonfield, and we see a Haddonfield just like 1978, obviously 40 years later. And I hear that this Haddonfield looks almost identical from the one in 1978, so that's good. Very nostalgic for the fans who love Halloween. And this is when it introduces the new teenagers to this movie. One of those teenagers is Laurie Strode's granddaughter, and she confirms to her friends and basically to the audience that Michael and Laurie are not related. It was apparently a rumour, and that rumour gets debunked in this scene for the movie. After that scene, we're introduced to Laurie in 2018 as well. She's all older, she's wearing a flannel shirt, and she's looking very edgy, and she's not really scared. She looks like she's prepared, and she does tell someone that she's prayed that Michael would escape. Every night she's prayed that Michael would escape, and someone's like, "Why?" And she says, "So I can kill him." After she confirms that she wants to kill him, it cuts to a scene in the woods when she's shooting a dummy for target practice, and apparently she's very good. Next, Laurie hears that the bus from the mental institution has crashed, and Michael was on board and he's escaped. It then cuts to a bathroom scene, and what I imagine is a bathroom scene like Halloween H2O. Obviously we need to see it to actually see it, but what I'm imagining is a scene from H2O. It cuts to this bathroom scene, and there's a woman in a stall, and she sees boots down on the floor, and it also cuts to a scene where a man in a garage has been killed. So it seems like Michael's maybe taking his uniform, but yeah, it cuts to the scene with the boots, and then the hands go over the stall and drops teeth onto the woman's lap. Sounds a little bit strange, but that's what happened in the trailer. And then the woman screams. After the woman screams, it cuts to Michael finding the mask and putting it on. And after he puts it on, the original Halloween score from John Carpenter is on at the end. So from that trailer breakdown, again, I haven't saw it, only a handful of people have seen it, but from that breakdown, it sounds like the bus from the mental institution, the man who brings the mask to show Michael it, sounds like he's maybe from the documentary, and he's on the bus maybe trying to get more information out of Michael. Obviously can't get much out of him, but he's on the bus with Michael, and it sounds like Michael's caused the crash. Maybe he's brought back memories. Maybe the man's told Michael that Laurie's alive and living well, and Michael's not really happy about that. So he's made the bus crash. He's then went to this garage, killed someone for his overalls, and went back to the bus and found the mask that the guy from the documentary has brought, and he's put it on. Again, that's just all speculation. That's what it sounds like to me from the trailer. But what do you guys think? Do you think that the trailer sounds interesting? Do you think we're going to get to see that trailer? Sometimes when they show trailers at Comic-Con and things like that, those aren't the trailers that we get to see. So it would be interesting to see that trailer, because it does sound interesting, but I don't know if we're going to see that trailer. One of the reasons I think we might not see that trailer is because Trick or Treat Studios are the licensed people for the new Halloween mask, and they've announced it on their website, and it's up for pre-order now, but they're not allowed to show the mask until the 23rd of July, I think it is. Not quite sure why that is, but it sounds to me like that might be around about the time the mask is revealed in a trailer, or maybe another scene, a production still. But it doesn't mean we're not going to get a first trailer. We might see a teaser trailer where we don't see Michael at all. So it's all speculation at the moment. I assumed that we'd maybe see a trailer at the end of April. It might still happen. We might still see a trailer before the 23rd of July, but we might not see full Michael Myers mask until then. So again, it's all speculation. But what do you guys think? Do you think the trailer sounds interesting? And what do you think we're going to get to see in the movie from that? Because everything's been tight-lipped so far, and just for that trailer breakdown, we've got a bit more information as to what's going to happen and what the plot's going to be. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching again, thanks a lot for subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.